G'day there, welcome back to the bunker and welcome to the 2022 ŠKODA KODIAQ. The whole range has been facelifted, but we've chosen this, the RS, the top of the range model, because it's also had a heart transplant. The KODIAQ, well, super popular. In fact, Škoda's most popular car in New Zealand. Well, why? It's pretty obvious. It's good looking, it's got 7 seats, and it's packed with value, which, let's be frank, is par for the course with Škoda. But before I get to the big changes, there are some little changes, and you have to be a pretty ardent Škoda fan to spot them, but the front and rear have got a new look. The grille's changed, the vents and the lights. Well, I mentioned the change, the heart transplant. Let's get onto it right now. You see, until now, the KODIAQ has been powered by quite a grunty turbo diesel, but now, in the search of cleaner emissions, the oil burner is gone, and you've got this 180 kilowatt turbo petrol, the same engine used in the very awesome Octavia RS. And I cannot wait to drive it. But before I do, I better do my job and go over some detail. Like with all 7 seats up, there's still 245 litres of space in the boot. That's bigger than some hatchbacks. And even better, the middle row slides backwards and forwards. And if you fold them all down, it's huge. Now, when you do fold down the seats, you're often left with this, which is a bit like the cherry ripes in a favourites box. No one really wants it around, but in the KODIAQ, there's actually a place for it, hidden nicely under the boot. Fantastic. I should mention too, new 20-inch wheels, and backseat passengers extra well looked after. There's built-in sun visors and these great headrests for snoozing during the drive. That's along with wireless phone charging and Škoda SmartLink, and of course there is an umbrella in the door. Okay, that's done. Can I drive it now? Thank you. You notice it straight away. That's real character from an engine sound, and immediate power as well. Now it feels like an RS. Chuck in that 7-speed dual clutch all-wheel drive. This is actually a genuinely fun drive. And you also realise too, a lot of the facelifting has been done in bits that affect the driver, which is fantastic. New steering wheel, new dash display. But Škoda, and I do love this, have resisted the urge to go completely knobless. If that's a word. The climate control, which is 3-zone by the way, is still handled and not behind menus. Speaking of temperature, the sports seats are heated and so are the back pews. The real heat though, that's under the bonnet. May have less torque than the diesel, but it's quicker, half a second faster to 100, 7.8 seconds by the way. The new KODIAQ range is now at the brand new Giltrap Škoda showroom in Newmarket. Priced from $48,990, this RS, $79,990. Now, of course, the RS shares plenty with the other KODIAQs, but when it comes to the whole drive experience, it is different. Just that little bit firmer, so much sharper. Like I said earlier, it is very much an RS. There's a full suite of active safety to keep you out of trouble, including park assist with an array of cameras you won't believe. There's no disputing that the KODIAQ is great value, but let's talk about the RS. I really think this petrol engine adds to the RS-ness of this car. Some might argue they like the torque of the diesel. It's better suited to the SUV, they'll tell you. I disagree. You see, this one's quicker. I like the immediacy. I like the refinement and the lower emissions you get from this engine. This really is the 7-seater you can have without selling your soul.